to Caribbean Insight. We have an explosion of Caribbean videos lined up for you. Tonight, you'll be experiencing international artists displaying the cultural rhythms of soca, calypso, reggae, dancehall, and salsa. So relax, and let's take a ride down the Caribbean.
Caribbean inside, Caribbean inside, Caribbean inside, please check Caribbean inside.
I am Ras Shorty Eye. I am a scientist, a musical scientist. I invented soca so that Caribbean people could have something to identify with wherever they go, any part of the world. Listen, you are viewing Caribbean Insight.
The Prime Minister has asked me to bring greetings on behalf of Trinidad and Tobago in that way to you, and to thank, in so doing, Patsy Calliste, wife of the great Leroy Calliste, the Black Stalin, to thank his family, to thank our ancestors for giving us that really mighty first son.
Walking from Panyard to Panyard in town with rum, whiskey and champagne, beer, whiskey and rum. If you see them begging, how they down on their knees. They want the pan man to play their song, so they're begging all of them, please, please, beat my tune on Carnival Day. They say beat my tune is the best love way. And if you beat my tune, I am skylarking. Everybody know this year I go be the road march king. Leroy, thank you for all that you have done for me through the years. They forget them pan man, how they all threaten them. Now they want the broad march. They want pan men help them. I hear some of them did say they go kill them Carnival Day. And some of them even say bacchanal, they have a holy funeral. They beat my tune on Carnival. What I tell them?
Beat my tune
Is the. And if you
beat my tune,
I ain't. Everybody know this year I will be the road march king. Patsy, I thank you for taking care of Leroy the way you do.
Hello and welcome to another exciting edition of Caribbean Insight. On this episode of Caribbean Insight, we are going to be going through the journey of Dr. Leroy Calliste, five-time Calypso Monarch of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, and we are going to be doing this through the eyes of the Queen, Patsy Calliste. Patsy, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Well guys, in case if you didn't know, let me let you guys know. We are homegirls, grew up together, and we from South. So we're going to talk, reminisce, and give you guys everything you need to know about the great Leroy Calliste. So Patsy, take us back there. We started with the journey. How and when did you meet Stalin?
Well, first of all, I would like to say that we met on Harris Promenade some years ago when Holly Botulia used to have this Southern Talent and Parade, you know, and I used to go down there and take in this show. So I had a friend by the name of Boy Mitchell. He had a music band and he used to play music down there. So I was talking to Boy, and Boy came to me and he said that I want to talk to you. So I said, okay. He said, I have a friend here tell me he like you. And I said, who is that? He says, Stalin. I said, I don't know him. I always hear about his name, but I don't know him. So he said, look him across there. I say, he crazy? What do you mean, like me? He said, yes, he's very much interested in you. So he go back and he tell him, well, whatever I say. But he never take no for an answer. So Boy used to keep coming every Saturday. I come down, you know, Boy would still come and tell me about Stalin. So he said, let me introduce you to him. And I think when he introduced me to him, we still was friends, you know, and he would invite me to the Southern Calypso tent, and I would go, but not often because in those days, Mommy don't want you to go out. Then he started coming Monrepo, liming by Alan Nicholas, just liming around, you know, and he get himself into Monrepo. Then he was a MC, lots of jokes. So my mom, she always liked MC and she always liked jokes. So he would come and give us a lot of jokes. So he understand, well, look, I can't come out to Calypso every weekend. So he decided to invite Ma to Calypso. And she took the opportunity, so we used to go with Ma. But sometimes when she can't go, I want to go. So there's where it all started, you know. So it was a love from there. And we had a small relation going on. And well, you know, when you're young, everybody here, everybody there, you know, and after a certain time, well, he went his separate ways, and we both went separate ways. And like after about 3 or 4 years after that, it was back in camp again until today.
You guys met, got it on, and the family life began as Stalin began to step up the Calypso ladder. Back then, what was some of the highs and lows at that time with the family?
Well, in those days, you couldn't bring a calypsonian in your mother's house. You couldn't bring a panman in your mother's house because they were called like outcasts, you know. Mm-hmm. So you have him there, you have to hide and hide until when mommy get to understand, well, look, something going on, you know. And she would rebel, and she started telling Daddy like something going on, you know, because I see Stalin coming around, and you know. But Daddy say, well, if this is what she want, better you marry them, you know. And Ma said, no way, no way, no way. So we just went on and we went on hiding until, well, Ma realized and Daddy realized, look, this is it with these two people, you know. So we start having children, as the song says.
Right.
We started having children and started building a family, you know. And first time that I've ever been to a Dimash Gra was in 1979 when he won the Calypso Monarch. So I told him, I said, well, this is the first time that I will be going in to the Dimash Gra, so you got to win. And so said, so done.
When you was out there in the audience and you watched his performance, did you know he was going to win it that night, Patsy?
Yes, I knew from the beginning, because when I listened to the lyrics of the song, and a guy by the name of William Monroe, he did his first recording, and there was a launch, and it was a launch that I have never seen in my life. A lot of calypsonians, you know, came out to that launch, and I really, really enjoyed. Then when I look at him in the tent, and when the judges came the night to the tent, it was like, wow. And semi-final day, man, I couldn't believe what I was seeing there. And I knew that there was victory behind it.
You remember the song?
Yes, Caribbean Man. Yes,
Caribbean
yes,
Man is still the anthem.
Yes, it is. It is. Yes,
up to today. Before we go too far, guys, let's go back to Stalin's 75th birthday and check out Sugar Aloes and Boogsie, tribute to the man.
Come a little closer with your pan, let we have a cool conversation. Mr. Pan is playing me from solo, from someone we long time hero. You see the vultures wouldn't remember, so it's we who have that together and praise the artists of Fusti who have we culture here today. So come on and play one for Winston Spree. Play a sweet melody, a melody to bring back memory for all the beautiful things Steve Simon did for we. Play one. Dread. I ain't come out to push no notice then. But I think it's time you remember how the steel band people does suffer. Once they make tune for the carnival, for we to enjoy the bacchanal. When you're here Ash Wednesday morning, they don't care how the pan man survive it. So come on and play one for Lord King G. A sweet sounding melody, a melody to bring back so much memory for all them beautiful songs Kichi did for we. Play one. At the world that you go, people know about Steven and Calypso. They just say the greatest festival is Trinidad Carnival. So people start bypassing Rio and heading straight for Trinidad. When you hear the carnival over, don't give a damn about the culture. So come on and play one for Lord Biggie. Play a sweet melody, a melody to bring back memory for all the beautiful things Carlton did for me. It's now when I tell you, blow boy, blow! Man, before you throw it, is one more solo I want you play. I want you play one for the Voltaires who helped to lick up we culture. You see they form themselves in community to destroy the art of the country. So play one and make them understand the culture is bigger than the man. I was a little fella in Nelson Street Boys RC, and Mr. Hollis Liverpool had a little competition, Calypso competition. And when I won the competition, my prize was just not a trophy, but they bring Black Stalin to give me that trophy. And I was elated, and he has infused my life many, many times over. And I want to say thanks. Happy birthday, Stalin. Thanks.
You are watching Caribbean Insight TV, and we are chatting with the Queen, Miss Patsy Calliste. And we are going through the journey of Leroy Calliste, the Black Stalin. We call him the lawyer of Calypso. Now, remember, you guys, you have to subscribe to keep our culture alive. And while you do that, I'll do this.
Happy birthday to you, everybody. I am Ras Commander, Calypsonian. Steve Pascal is my English name, and I always watch Caribbean Insight TV for the best promotion for Calypsonians and Caribbean entertainers. Boom.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
After you get up one morning, the elders have something. Don't know how they get it, but you want to use it. But if you ask them old people to get the thing where they went through, ask them this any day, and your parents sure to say, black man got to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to get up early and jam with the devil. Black man got to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim ocean, hold your boat steady. Black man got to keep on jamming, for black man to get a little something. So when you're here, you get a little something. With that eagle eye, you keep watching, because I don't tell you already. Black man don't get nothing easy. No! La 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 the money running. Where it come from you don't know. So they don't let the thing go. But if they read about you riot, they would have find out the pressure. How we get so much old hell to get a penny from tea.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
You got to your own money, pay people for your own refinery.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
Make up your mind to be a magician, to make money out of scrap fire.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
So when you're here, you get a little something with that dragon eye. You keep watching because I don't tell you already.
Black man don't get nothing.
Black man, I can't see you. Wait,
La 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 la.
wait, man, come on this side.
La la la.
Wait,
La la la.
wait. I love you. Although you give me away, I come back.
La 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 la. La la la.
I see you get up one morning, independence happening. Think it come easy, so they taking liberty. But if they know about petition, we have to stand to England for some woman to tell we in this calamity.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
You have to go to a conference in England to get independent your own land.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
They have to hold you, humiliate you, turn young, sell you, then they free you.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
So when you're here, you get a little something with an eagle eye. You keep watching because I don't tell you already.
Black man don't get nothing easy. La la la. 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 La la la.
So when a black man gets something, he must keep watching. It didn't come easy. He had to practice economy, forgetting this from slave master to become the landowner. It's a terrible journey with plenty brutality.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
You got to rise up, you got to stand up, you got to make sure you stay on top.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
You got to go conference in England to get independence in your own land.
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
Make up your mind, brother, that you're able to be steady. Oh!
Black man got to keep on jamming. For black man to get a little something.
Make up your mind, brother, that you're ready to swim offshore and hold your boat steady.
Black man got to keep on
Love you,
jamming.
black man.
For black man
Happy
to get a little
birthday.
something.
And all I have to say to you is thanks. Thanks. Auntie Patsy, love you.
Thank you, singing Sandra. And I am convinced, and I'm sure you guys are too, that black man don't get nothing easier. When we do get it with a Hawkeye, we gotta keep watching it. You are watching Caribbean Insight TV. And we are going through the journey of a king, the Black Stalin, through the eyes of his queen, Patsy Calliste. He won his first crown 1979. What was the impact of that on the family?
Oh, it was great. It was really, really great because, I mean, for the first time, you know, and then his first daughter was born that year. And he did the album and he put her picture in it. So all of that, we knew that it was going to happen.
Tell us about the ups and downs of his touring.
Well, I knew that he had to do it because that was his bread and butter. You know, lots of people ask me like how I cope with him, even being going out to shows and all the women pulling at him, hugging him up and things. I say, well, if they don't pull at him and hug him up, something is wrong, you know? So
right.
I knew that that had to happen because, I mean, I know there's a lot of people out there that love him all over the world. You know, wherever he go, from the time he come off stage, from man to woman, just trying to just get a touch of him. I knew that something great is going to happen to him.
His music impacted his performance. He He was a man of love too, and he shared that love. Now Stalin, let's bring him in when he was around the house, and he was composing and writing, and then you had the kids growing up. Tell us a little bit about that time.
Well, that was a tough time because when he's writing, he closed the bedroom door. Don't knock it. Don't call. Whether the phone or somebody called, don't call him. I remember the first time when we just got around, you know, I was at his mom's home. I didn't know exactly how he feel when he do his work, so I called him to ask him a question. And he didn't answer me, so I said probably he didn't hear me. So I went closer. I said, Leroy, he didn't answer me. Well, I felt bad. I say, you don't want to answer me, fine with you. And I leave, and he still didn't answer me. And then he came outside and he said to me, Pats, I'm writing. And when I'm writing, I don't like nobody to disturb me. Well, I never did that in my whole life again. Never did I do that in my whole life again. When he go out to do shows, and like nights when the judges come into the tent, before he could leave home, his pains.
Is what?
Pains, lots of pains.
And when I say pains, what do you mean?
Well, pains with me, because it's like he's getting ready, he's trying to learn the song, finish the song that he doesn't want to make a mistake, nobody ask him anything, nobody say anything to him, and he would leave and go. When he come back in, at sometimes when he go to shows, you know, and I hear that key push in the door, I know something is wrong. So I wouldn't say or ask a question until next day he would get up. Something happened in the tent and the music in the tent, and you know, and he would quarrel. I know. The night when I hear it close, open very easy, I know he have news for me. So he would wake me. Pats, if you know what happened tonight, I say, what? He said, Gil, I break down the tent. I'm trying to leave the stage and the people wouldn't make me leave the stage. I said, my God. So, you know, it's a lot of ups and downs in this thing. And I always say that, especially like anybody who in the entertainment you get involved with, you have to know them. You just can't get in and say, well, he have to change, or he have no, it have no changing in that. Right. You have to go right through with it, you know. And I enjoy it. I enjoy it, knowing him, you know, whether he's up or whether he's down, I know it. I know it very much, so I don't make it an issue.
So you realize the kind of man he is when he writes in? And do you know he was dedicated to the art form?
Yeah.
And you gave him that space to work, to succeed. And it took him 6 years, and he came back in 1985 with Wait Dorothy, and he took the crown. No. Second time around.
Yes.
What was going on?
Well, in 1985, he was in New York. And in those days, you have to go down to the telephone company to make a call to New York. So I went.
Talking about way back
1985, yes. We had no phone and thing. And I called him. And when I called him on the phone, what I call him for, I just don't know what I call him for, but he was very angry with me. Why? What is it? What happened? Something happened to him? I said, no, I just feel like calling you. He said, I'm just into writing a song here by the name of Dorothy. So I said, okay. Then he realized, look, no, I shouldn't be so. And then he calmed down. And before I make the call, I remember meeting a friend of his own. And the friend told me, how Stalin going? I said, well, he knew I was just going to call him. He said, when you go, tell him I say to tell Dorothy to send us sneakers for me. And didn't know that it was Dorothy that he was going to write, you know. And I told him, and he was kind of, I don't know. That was something else. I knew he had to win again.
So he was getting the vibes all along the line.
Yes.
Let's go to the videotape and take in Hamidullah's rendition of Wake Dorothy.
1983, me fan beg for a favor. I decide to please them, so I write the soca. Last year they come back
with a different story. They said they want something smutty about June or Dorothy. Now on your fans, you know your future depends. So I sit down now to write this one, need to please them. But I pick up my pen and my piece of paper, and I write out the first verse. This is what I remember. That oil money come and oil money go, and poor people remain on the pavement and ghetto. When Mr. Divider start to divide the thing equally. Our jam she and she jam me, and we back and we roll back. But once my people keep fighting for an equal share of the cake.
Wait, Dorothy, wait.
Oh yeah. Go! Take up the challenge, just to prove to the Lord. I decide to show them I, Stalin, could write a smut about the Dorothy woman who come down from the island, and what happening with Patsy when we come out the steel band. Look, I done hire two girls to put on some short thing. Was to come on stage and show how Dorothy moving. But there's a wrong thing I'm doing, so when I strike up the first note, so poor Jaja punish me with a shoot in my wrong throat. The Cro Cro land, office in Alabama, and in Bristol, London, my people still under pressure. Anytime I see that black South Africans are free, our jam she
In the party,
and she jam me,
in the party,
oh we back
in the party,
and we roll back.
in the party.
But once my people keep fighting, and so much of life at stake.
Wait, Dorothy, wait.
Oh, God! Aye. Where? Pass into London, and you're sure to hear it. They just all calypso, music, rum music. So they all entertainers using their culture to help the people plan a better future. In this world today of nuclear and revolution, the calypso man still singing about rum and woman, but just making sure when they run in the big mouth, it's them Black Stalin music that they're talking about. Because them politicians just got form a federation. So much of meeting they keeping, my people still suffering. Anytime I see a true Caribbean unity.
So it was 1985. He took the crown the second time with Ism and Schism was one, and with Dorothy. And we are continuing here in Caribbean Insight to chat with Patsy Calliste about the journey of the Black Stalin, Dr. Leroy Calliste. Don't wait on Dorothy, guys. Remember to subscribe, share, and like to keep our culture and history alive. And while you guys do that, Patsy and I will be right back.
I can't let Brian not take all the song. As Hamidullah for Stalin, I must sing one. I don't care what you say, when you're calling Stalin, you're calling me. And that's why I come out to say, happy birthday every day. Happy birthday to you. Oh gosh, happy birthday.
Yeah man, I am Hamidullah Wahid, calypsonian Hamidullah, and I watch Caribbean Insight TV always. And I recommend you too do the same because they're taking care of the culture. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
The black man was so prophetic with this one when he won the Calypso Monarch, when he spoke to the pan maker. Hail, 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 Mr. Pan Maker. I hereby appoint you as steel band savior. Don't you know the future of the steel pan? Yes, it lies in you, the pan maker hand. It is you who must build the steel pan industry. So standardization is a must, you would agree. Because the future of the steel pan is you alone must know. And you must carry that with you anywhere you go. You must know how many grams of steel it would take to make a base pan. And what is the degree of heat you need to burn a shallow pan? And what is the size of the rubber to beat a high double tenor? These are the facts that you must have on the lock and cover. Don't let them pirates keep the drum. Let them wreck the skill of the man. What wrapped up inside our hands go be the secret of making man. One time! Hail, 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 Mr. Pan Maker. Forget about road match and panorama. It is you who got to make the steel pans. And it's the pan beaters who must fight over competition. So you can't study about no judges and score sheets. It is you who have to bring the industry on its feet. Because long before panorama reach, steel pan was still around. And steel pan go be there even when that gone. Oh, let's sing with me now. Well, you must know how many grams of steel it would need to make a base pan. And what is the degree of heat you need to burn a shallow pan? And what is the size of the rubber to beat a high double tenor? These are the facts that you must have on lock and cover. Let them pirates keep the drum. Let them wreck the skill of the man. But wrapped up inside our hands go be the secret of making pan. Boogsie, get them down. Oh, na, 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 na. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Some noise up the blend Boogsie shop, ladies and gentlemen. Fellas, take a look. We enjoying the show so far, ladies and gentlemen. It's a fantastic show. Did the black man I could just get away with you anyway? Oh yes, much peace and love. The last time I spoke to you was about 2 weeks ago. Not 2 weeks, sorry, 2 years ago. 2 years ago. Hey, agreeing on with me. 2 years ago. And you gave me some very uplifting words. As I remember it very distinctly. So I just want to extend the same courtesies to you, sir. Very, very high praises to you for all your work. You are a great inspiration as a writer, composer, and an artist. Your dedication to excellence is second to very few, second to none, I must say. And I love you very dearly. So let me do this verse low, 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 low. Hail, 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 Mr. Pan Maker. Now is the time we must get together and decide on which styling you're using. So you could start right away on standardizing. You see, we can't keep on arguing forever on which styling that you have today better. Shh. Because your most important duty you have today as man is to try and keep steel band for Trinidadians. Audience, sing with us, please. How many grams of steel a good need to make? And what is the degree of heat you need to burn a shallow pan? And what is the size of the rubber to beat a high double tenor? These are the facts that you must have on the lock and cover. Let them pirates keep the drum. Let them wreck the skill of the man. We're locked up inside our hand and we hard go be the secret of man. I love you, ladies and gentlemen. I love you, black man.
That was Chucky Gordon paying tribute to the Black Stalin. You are watching Caribbean Insight TV. the show where we keep our culture and history alive. And if you have just joined us, lock it in. We're chatting with Patsy Calliste, and she's walking us through the journey of Dr. Leroy Calliste. Patsy, it's been over 50 years. That's a lot of years.
Yeah.
Okay? What's the secret?
Love. Understanding. That is most important thing. Understanding.
Love and understanding.
Yes, love and
and why
understanding.
you stress that understanding?
Yes, because there's a lot of things sometimes you don't understand, and you try to understand, and you know, look, man, it is what it is here. You know, we have a family to see about. Why quarrel? Quarrel for what? You know, love? No, love is a thing you can't buy it.
You can't buy it.
No, you can't buy it.
Just can't buy
You just can't buy it. So you have it, you keep it, hold on to it.
One of my favorite songs from Stalin is No Woman. But before you tell me your side of the story, let's take in Brian London's version.
Who is you can't make a mistake. And who is I can make one too. So why the hell I can't get you irritated, woman, and make it up with a I love you.
I love you.
When you hear you talk about leaving, woman, you know that's a different thing. After putting in so much energy to build this family, woman, you're walking out on your responsibility. This is my thing, it's your thing, it's them youth's thing. And for years, you and I keep billing. It take a little of my sweat, woman, and your sweat, that we rub together, just to make life sweeter for we son and daughter. And nobody never tell we that to build this family it's going to be easy. But girl, we got to don't know how we go reach the river Jordan and then turn back. Oh woman, we can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. We can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. We can't turn back now. Check how much years I was working part-time. It's only last year, girl, they make me permanent. But we stick together through all the hard times. And woman, now look, today we got a few cents. So woman, I don't want you to leave me. Woman, you must stay right there by my side. Because woman, till death do us part. That is what you and I decide. They say your thing, it's my thing, it's them youth's thing. And for years, you and I keep billing. They take a little of your sweat, woman, and my sweat, that we rub together, just to make life sweeter for we son and daughter. And nobody never tell we that to build this family it's going to be easy. So woman, we can't turn back now. To do that you have to be crack, or we go reach the river Jordan and then turn back. No woman, we can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. No woman, we can't. We can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. No woman, we can't turn back now. You see, we don't make one fall. We can't turn back now. We first child born in a shack in the country. The last child that's born in a nursing home. Check how much years we live downstairs by your daddy. Now woman, look, today we have we own home. So tell me what it is right now I could do you, that we can sit down and work it through, instead of acting ignorant, making decisions on warrant, to make we children them just grow up ignorant. It's a your thing, it's a my thing, it's them youth's thing. And for years, you and I keep billing. You take a little of your sweat, woman, and my sweat, that we rub together, just to make life sweeter for we son and daughter. And nobody never tell we that to build this family it's going to be easy. But woman, we can't turn back now. To do that you have to be cracked. How we go reach the river Jordan and then turn back. What? Woman, we can't turn back now. No, woman, we can't turn back now. No, woman, we can't. No, we can't turn back now. No, woman, we can't turn back now. No, woman, we can't turn back now. You see, we don't make that vow. We can't take a look, please. A special verse. A special verse for the black man. Listen to me. Woman, check how long you and me together. Till they do us part, you and I decide. Woman, now I need you more than ever. You take me across the river Jordan to the other side. Woman, this ain't no time for giving up. Cause right now I need you to carry me. But with praise from the Almighty and love of the family, very soon I'm going to be the man that I used to be. Cause this is your thing, it's my thing, it's all a we thing. And for years, woman, you and I keep billing. You take a little of your sweat, woman, and my sweat, that we rub together, just to make life sweeter for we son and daughter. And no, nobody can tell we that how we build this family, woman, it was easy. But woman, we can't come back now. To do that we have to be cracked. How we go reach the river Jordan and then no woman we can't. No woman we can't turn back now. We don't make that vow. Woman we can't turn back now. Woman, you know that your black man love you. You know that I love you with all my heart. And woman, no matter what it is going on, I swear to you, woman, we would never part. I know sometime when I lie down sleeping, I just feel you come and lie down right next to me. I don't know what it is you're doing, woman, or what it is you're trying. But I want to say I love you wholeheartedly. Cause it's my thing, it's your thing, it's all a we thing. And for years, you and I keep billing. You take a little of your sweat, woman, and my sweat, and we rub them together, just to make life sweeter for we son and daughter. And right now today, nobody cannot tell we that how you and I build this family, girl, it was easy. But woman, we can't turn back now. To do that, we have to be cracked. How we go reach that river Jordan and then tell him who we no one we can't. No woman we can't. No woman we don't make that vow. We can't.
So Patsy, give us the 411 on that song. What was going on with the black man at that time?
I think what really happened to him, we were talking, you know, about this song a night, and he said that he wanted to do a song for family. And this is where he turned up with this song, you know. So he started writing it, and he said this could bring a lot of families together. There are lots of people who in a lot of trouble and with their families, you know. Even people call him and tell him, Stalin boy, when I hear that song, you know, I get closer to my family, you know. So it's really a family song.
It's about improving a family.
Yes.
Keeping the family together.
Yes.
That was the job of the man. Mm-hmm. He always inspired, he always motivated. In 1987, the Black Stalin won Crown #3 with Burn Them. What was happening at that time when he created that song?
Well, to be honest with you, that song took 7 years to finish. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes, he started it, and somehow we couldn't get the vibe to finish it. Every year for 7 years. And when that final year reached, he said, I'm going to finish this song here. And this is how we finish it. So this song went in steps.
The family that prays together stays together. I am so happy for that. But let's go to the videotape and listen to the mighty midget Cro Cro's version of Bondem.
Last 5 years we suffer corruption and the Range Rover. So I begging the master, give me a walk with Peter. I know Cameron, them they coming, with them I go be dealing. And since Black Stalin kinda sickly, Stalin asked me to bun these bitches for him. Peter wait, Peter look Kamla, reach by the gate. Banshee, Peter you will find Kamla moving with speed. She must be going in she gallery and smoke weed. Banshee. Jacqueline says she moving like a louse. She bring a Hindu boy into the Hindu house. Banshee. Peter, I just don't care what you do, but Ras Maharaj going in the fire too. Bunny. Why? This is my time for Bunny. Peter, keep the fire blazing. Blazing. This is my time for Bunny. Peter, keep the fire blazing. Peter, you don't know the pressure that I undergo. I see blatant corruption, thieving and nepotism. One or two Range Rover with the same chassis number. Peter, the thieving like they care. It's like we run them thieving bitches from here. Peter, wait. Peter, Aloes by the gate. Money. Peter, he come out in Manning funeral, begging Hazel to sing she's royal. Money. Peter, look, and look, and he's so slack. Look, he taking a ride and a ram going back. Money. Peter, I just don't care what you do. I know the robbers going. 5 years we suffer corruption and Range Rover. So I begging the master, give me a walk with Peter. I know Cameron, them they coming, with them I go be dealing. And since Black Stalin kinda sickly, Stalin asked me to bun these bitches for him. Peter wait, Peter look Cameron, reach by the gate. Banshee, Peter you won't find Cameron moving at speed. She must be going in she gallery and smoke weed. Banshee, Peter look and ram look and he's so slack. Look he taking a ride and a ram go back. Banshee. Peter, I just don't care what you do. And the robbers going in the fire too. Bunny. Why? This is my time for Bunny. Peter, keep the fire blazing. Blazing. This is my time for Bunny. Peter, keep the fire blazing. Why? Shed tears. They get not for 5 years. They give Pagua and the Wally. Another blast itself for me. Look how Daga dead senile. Look how Baga dead like a child. I was waiting for the opportunity to come and burn them. But Peter wait. I beg a neck calypsonian by the gate. Money. They say how he went in Manning funeral, begging Hazel Manning to sing she's royal. Money. Peter, don't make me fret.
Nobody does it like Cro Cro. And it's only happening where? One place on Caribbean Inside TV. The home of our West Indian culture and history. You know what to do. Pick up the phone, call a friend, call a neighbor, text them, let them know what's going on. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. It helps to keep our culture alive. And Patsy and I will be right back with much more on the Black Stalin.
Just going to make sure that you see 100 more.
Everybody, happy birthday to you.
Come, KEVAN.
Happy birthday. May all your dreams come come true. Everybody, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, may all your dreams come true.
I am Brian London, straight out of Trinidad and Tobago. Faisal to be precise. Calypsonian, composer, ex-tempo artist. 100% sure. I am a fan of Caribbean Insight.
Caribbean Insight, really super, was spite. Caribbean Insight, enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight, really is dynamite.
400 years now and over. All them superpower trying to invade Africa. Just they gone down there with all the lust and the greed. But don't care how they try, they still can't succeed. And they kill and keep killing. But the more that they kill, the more they see coming. And when they try and they can make hands with African, they just pack up the bag and it's back they gone to the land. Why? The more Africans they come down, the more Africans we come, the more warriors that they kill. If the boy you see coming still, Jojo, Solo, Ashanti, want to see, Matambele, Bakandele, but the more warriors that they gone down. Mozambique so easy. Zimbabwe and Angola already. If it's one thing I sure know as ever, Namibia and South Africa round the corner. There's one bomb they drop on Hiroshima, and they get the whole of Japan to surrender. And in 200 years red cloud on the reservation. But for 400 years, they still can't stop the African. Why? The more Africans they come down, the more Africans they come, the more Africans they kill. If you want to see coming still, Jojo, Solo, Ashanti, what to see? They kill Bendy, they kill Swansea, but the more warriors that they gone down. Lumumba long ago. Yes, they deal with Mumboya and Steve Biko. They keep killing leader after leader. But don't care how much they kill, Africans won't surrender. How come these same people want to tell me Africans today have no unity? Well, I know they go say I'm drunk, they go say I'm mad. One day Africa will be living under one flag. Why? The more warriors they got down, if the more warriors will come, the more Africans that they kill. If the more you see coming still, Jojo, Solo, Ashanti, what to see? Matambele, Bakandele, but the more warriors that they got down. First love for me. Plenty people thought the black man is done. When they hear he get a stroke and he get thrown down. But it's love and integrity that build that. So no sickness or hypocrites can't kill that. A real patriot of the Caribbean. One of the greatest calypsonians we've ever seen. And with endless song, he give we timeless and clever supper. They go be calling the black man forever and ever. Why you? The more warriors they got down, the more warriors will come. The more Africans
them have the bombs. It's them creating all the nuclear weapons. And if there's one thing I know no one's ever, Africa never invent bro bombers yet. Then how come with all the bad, they bad? As they reach Africa, their weapon become a scrapyard. Like they won't believe the words of the whole witch doctor when he tell them that African could never be. Low. Timo African they got done. Timo warriors that they kill. Jojo, Solo, Ashanti, Watusi, Matambele, Bakandele, Stalin turned 75, is 85, and 95, 105. He must survive, the music must survive, if you're not the black man alive. Good night,
1987 was a bumper year for the Black Stalin. He was awarded the Hummingbird Medal. After he had won his 3 crowns, he began traveling the world, Europe, Germany, England with his friend Roy Cape. Patsy, tell us how difficult it was to share the man with the world.
It wasn't difficult at all, because sharing him with the world was my greatest feeling.
What made it so easy?
It made easy because, as I say, that's his bread and butter. You know, lots of people call him to do shows outside, you know, and with Roy Cape and the Calypso All-Stars. At that time, you know, there was a lot of jobs and things outside there for him. So I think was praises to him outside there.
What did you use? Because you had a young family, the family was coming up here. What did this give you the strength to hold it at that time while he toured the world?
Going and dropping the children to school every day, picking them up every day from school to lessons, you know, so they had me busy. And plus that, he always keep in contact with me whenever he's outside there.
Okay. Guys, you're watching Caribbean Insight, and we are running through the journey of Dr. Leroy Calliste through the eyes of Patsy Calliste. And let's go to the videotape while we listen to the grandson of Dr. Leroy Calliste singing Black Man Come Up to Party.
Stop all housework you're doing. Tonight we going and have some fun. I just feeling to party the way we used to when we were younger. Just put on something sexy so you'll be free to move around. Make sure the children okay. We ain't coming home until morning come. Sapa tell me why tonight the black man feeling to party. Tonight the black man feeling to jam. Tonight the black man just feel to boogie. Come on, hold on to your man and let me do. Sapa! Music. Leave your worries by the doorstep. For that tonight we have no time. We go deal with that tomorrow. Tonight we going out and lime. We go to a little soca. We go to a little grind. We go to a little back. And show them youngsters how to wine. Tonight the black man feeling to party. Tonight the black man feeling to jam. Tonight the black man just feel to boogie. Come on, hold on to your man and let me do a little whoa. Ba-da-ba-dum pam, ba-ba-da-ba-dum ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum pam, ba-ba-da-ba-dum ba-dum, ba-da-ba-dum pam. Rim pam, pim pam, pidam, ba-da-ba-dum pam.
Black Stalin remains a great mentor, as we say, the lawyer of Calypso. Remember, guys, to press that red subscribe button. Subscribe, share, and like to keep our culture and history alive. And Patsy and I will be right back with much more on Dr. Leroy Calliste.
Well, right now, KEVAN did not rehearse. But they want me to sing a verse. Well, right now, I want you all to know. Happy birthday to my grandfather, the brother Valentino. I say, happy birthday to you.
Sing the song, man.
Happy birthday, I hope all the dreams come true.
Everybody,
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I hope all the dreams come true.
I'm Brother Valentino, better known as the People's Calypsonian, and I watch Caribbean Insight TV.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super was spite. Caribbean Insight enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
Everybody know that we is bad now. Since the days of Nani and Nana. Now that's the man who really started Chucky and paved the way for Ricky and Tupati. So now I going to do for you a Chucky jam. I must go to the best composer in the land. And the best Chucky composer, everybody know, it's nobody else but Sandra. Tell him Sandra. Make no party and make Ricky. It go make Yankaran and go make Charlie. So now when this song you promise me, tell him, so now, so now, so now, so now. So now when this song you promise me, so now. From Himalayan club don't tell me that he wants me come and sing with Robin. Boys from Barack boy don't start planning. Yes, he wants me come and sing in Rookman wedding. Everybody waiting on this Chucky jam. But to not leave me like Alice in Wonderland. Yes, I'm finally carrying this thing to blinking bar. Like he don't want me be no superstar. Promise me, he say it go make you party and make Ricky. It go make Yankaran and go make Charlie. So now when this song you promise me, look so now, so now, so now, so now, so now when this song you promise me, enough respect to the man. Every day the politicians talking. Now every day is only race again. So I want them write a song about unity between Africans and Indians in this country. Yes, I want them write a song so that the world could know. In the music it don't have no race in Trinidad. It's just a politician who looking for votes. Want to put racialism down to its road. Tonight, tonight when it's on your promise me so long. Tonight, 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 tonight when it's on. Love you, love you, love you, love you.
In 1995, Leroy Calliste, the Black Stalin, won his last Calypso Monarch title with Sundar Popo. And then in 2014, his health failed. Patsy, fill us in.
He went to do a show in Cuba, and in Cuba, Yolanda, Spaniard. And he came back home like about 9:30. And when he came home, he was normal. To me, he was normal, you know. So we was, my grandson would have been celebrating his birthday the following day. So they were there. I don't know what happened that night, but everybody was just in the room there with him, just having a jolly good time, you know. So he said to the grandson, well, my back hurting me, I want you to rub it for me. So he said, okay, I'll rub it for you. So while they're rubbing, he just having a conversation with everybody. And I mean, the whole family here was in the room. For what reason, we don't know. And we were just having jokes and, you know. And the grandson said, Daddy, you know, tomorrow is my birthday. He said, yes, I know. He said, but I want my gift now. He said, what time is it? He says, 10 o'clock. He said, boy, you have 2 hours again. Go and sleep. He said, no, Daddy, I want it now. They call him Daddy. I want it now. Anyway, well, everybody just left the room, but one stayed in the room. And he said, Keegan, you come and rub me now. And I said, look, I am sleepy and tired, so I turned my back. And for whatever reason, my daughter came back in the room. And I hear her saying, Keegan, why are you watching Daddy like that? Why are you watching Daddy like that? And I find it was, and he wasn't saying anything. So my daughter said, Mommy, look. And when I looked back, there was him catching this, you know, he was going, the head was going all over. And I just get up and I say, listen to me, he's getting a stroke here now. And I said, Father, I put this in the hands of you here right now. You guide me and tell me what to do. He said to me, take up the phone, call the ambulance. The pastor came across from by the Church of God. My neighbor came across. We couldn't do anything, just wait on the ambulance. And he knew nothing for like about a month. Because after getting up in the hospital, like he wondering, well, what am I doing here? What is happening with me, you know? And he spent like about a month in the hospital. And when he came home, we had to lift him from the bed to the bathroom, help him around. No speech, no nothing, was just signs, you know. And today I have to say, I have to thank God. I have to thank all the people across the world who say a lot of prayer for him, that he can stand on his own here now. He can talk a lot, you know, and to God be the glory. Yeah.
To God be the glory. Great things he had done. Lots of improvement.
Yes, lots of improvement.
Thank God for that. And believe you me, his fans worldwide pray for him.
I know.
And you know God answers prayers.
Yes,
He's the miracle maker.
Yes.
He's the miracle maker.
And as the record shows, I took the blows and I did it my way.
And your way worked out to be the way.
Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing it from the Queen, Patsy Calliste, as she fills you in on the update of what's happening with the Black Stalin, Dr. Leroy Calliste. You are watching Caribbean Inside TV, the home for our culture and our history. Now remember to press the subscribe button, share and like, so that we can keep our history alive. And we'll be right back with much more.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy holidays.
dreams come true. Well, right now I say we got to do it right.
Yes, man.
Singing happy birthday to the black man on Caribbean Insight. And right now, I want to tell everybody, there's nothing greater than the love from friends and family. So
Tell me someone, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I'm all the dreams come true. Everybody, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I'm all the dreams come true.
Caribbean Insight really is dynamite. Caribbean Insight really super. Was spiked. Caribbean Insight. Enjoy day or night. Caribbean Insight really is dynamite.
I don't want to hear that same song again. Cause if I hear the same song, I'll go insane. Since I small the same song I'm hearing, that I will have a better day coming. But anyhow that I look around, I see the whole world heading for destruction. People committing crime and for their escape, say they're doing it just for the children's sake. Better days are coming, coming and they're coming and they're coming and they're coming. Better days are coming. They're crying and they're crying and they're crying and they're crying. Children, stop your crying. Better days are coming. Bus workers and strike all workers down tool. So your children can't get bus to go to school. The electric people cannot agree for light for your child to cram GCE. Because two big man can sit down like man and try to resolve a situation. The power hungry look they carrying on and using the little children as better days are coming, coming and they're coming and they're coming and they're coming. Better days are coming, crying and they're crying and they're crying and they're crying. Children, stop your crying. Better days are coming. You see this verse? I want you all to call and respond. Sing this verse with me. There we go. 6 million for school and oh yeah, 8 million for house and 60 for gun. That is the type of budget we're making for the better days where they say coming. 18 million to join the military for 18-year-old that they never see. That is the type of preparation it takes to live in this beautiful promised land. Sing it.
Better days are coming.
They're coming and they're coming and they're coming and they're coming.
Better days are coming.
They're waiting and they're waiting and they're waiting and they're waiting. Children, stop your crying. Because better days are coming. Thank you.
Today, Stalin is resting comfortably because he made his contribution to the advancement and upliftment of his people. And I want to thank you, Patsy, for stopping by and giving us an update on what's going on with the brother. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Stalin's birthday will be celebrated every day among his fans and his people. And here on Caribbean Insight, we'll continue to do that. I'm Lady V, and I'll see you at the next pit stop.
We seem to feel that life is over just because we throw a few pennies down the gutter. We seem to feel everything is lost, so we fighting to get back something at any cost. But while we fighting and we fighting just to get back that little something, we forgetting we know nothing of this world in which we live in. Someone greater put this world together, so we must remember. In times of plenty we must be grateful. In times of sorrow we must be strong. In times of joy we must be thankful. But life really have its up and its down. In times of disaster we must be ready to get together and move racism out the way. And if you listen to this watchword from your lover, Black Stalin, tomorrow would be a better day for you and you and you. World today with 4 seasons. Now who is we to try and find out what's the reason and what goes wrong, so must come back wrong, so why that is so nobody don't know. And there are so much other mysteries that nobody still can answer. So we just got to say thanks and keep looking to the future, because this world is not yours to control. It is just to behold. In times of plenty we must be grateful. In times of sorrow we must be strong. In times of joy we must be thankful. For life really have its up and its down. In times of disaster we must be ready to get together and move racism out the way. And if you listen to this watchword from your lover, Black Stalin, tomorrow would be a better day for you and you and me. Through this life we live in, we must know by now that this world owes us nothing. So live your life and just enjoy it, and let's try to leave this world better than we find it. Because the maker of this world with nobody have no contract, it have no paper that could tell you yesterday is going to come back. Look ahead, for tomorrow you're dead. After all is said, in times of plenty we must be grateful. In times of sorrow we must be strong. In times of joy we must be thankful. For life really have its up and its down. In times of disaster you must be ready to get together and move racism out the way. And if you listen to this watchword from your lover, Black Stalin, tomorrow would be a better day. Keep the faith, stay strong.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I wish all your dreams come true.
Happy birthday. This is what we got around with you to say. Black man, I tell you something and I am sure Jah going to make sure that you see 100 more.
Everybody, happy birthday to you.
Come KEVAN.
Happy birthday, may all your dreams come true. Everybody, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, may all your dreams come true.
I hear my partner KEVAN. What do you have to sing? About the calypsonian in the land. Yes, you know today we live in by Dr. Calliste. And this one will sing although we will never cease. Everybody,
happy birthday to you.
Everybody,
happy birthday, all your dreams come true. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I hope all your dreams come true.
Well, right now KEVAN did not rehearse, but they want me to sing a verse. Well, right now I want you all to know, happy birthday to my grandfather, the brother Valentino. I say
happy birthday to you.
Sing the song, man.
Happy birthday, I hope all your dreams come true.
Everybody,
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, I hope all your dreams come true.
I can't let Brian not take all the song. As Hamidullah for Stalin, I must sing one. I don't care what you say. When you're calling Stalin, you're calling me. And that's why I come out to say happy birthday in every day.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh gosh.
Happy birthday to you.
Oh God.
Happy birthday, I hope all your dreams come true.
Well, right now I say we got to do it right.
Yes, man.
Singing happy birthday to the black man on Caribbean inside. And right now I want to tell everybody there's nothing greater than the love from friends and family. So
tell me so, man.